Take the paper out of the wastebasket and read it. You pick the paper up and uncrumple it. There is a list of names on it. You read it aloud, despite the fact that you are alone in your office. Scat Burglar, the Elf Prince Finkelberg, the Tank, Mr. Couch, Mr. Literal, Half-Glassed. You note that Scat Burglar is crossed out. Ah yes, you remember. You threw this list into the garbage can last night after a particularly bad case. Using your incredible skills of deduction, you had tracked Mr. Couch down to a suburb of Dublin, and you were able to figure out what house he was in, but you were unable to find him. All the evidence said he was hiding out in the house, but he was just nowhere to be found. Perhaps an explanation is in order. See, over the past few years, a few unstable people have arisen in the Empire. These weirdos go around and generally act really annoying to everyone. The problem is, these crazy guys rarely ever commit any actual crimes, and the police don't have enough time, personnel, or patience to deal with them. So, one day, after you solved a particularly strange case, the police decided to give you authorization to deal with these villains. They told you to call them only if an actual crime has been committed, and gave you one of their communicators. It's often a bit annoying to deal with these crazy people, but you're not complaining. At least the money is good, and it breaks up the tedium between cases. You wrote this list to keep track of the villains you've already faced. The Scat Burglar, fortunately, did not survive your recent encounter. You never liked being around that guy. Flip open to a random page of A Brief History of Imperial Earth, From Magic Footwear to a New World. You open the relatively short book and read out loud to yourself for the second time today. The years from 3011 to 3058 were known as the Second Empire. If you'll recall, last chapter ended with the death of Shoes, the First World Emperor, and the end of his 1,000-year-long Golden Age. After his death, power was transferred to one of Shoes' pages, named Matthew Rickson. One of Rickson's first acts as emperor was to create a worldwide science board. He brought in all the best scientists from all around the planet and paid them all to develop new technologies. Unfortunately, Rickson did not create any restrictions on safety. Despite Shoes' warning to the contrary, the scientists started researching cotton candy-based technology. At first, they created many useful technologies for the masses, including new transportation techniques and engineered super soldiers. It is sometimes rumored that they unlocked the secret to immortality, but more formulas have surfaced. The leading scientist during this era was Dr. Philip, and the page ends. What do you do now? Call 1-555-WSAM.